Hey guys, this is my first walkthrough video, and this is going to be a walkthrough of LifeAfter, which is pretty much just a really intricate version, almost like Sims, that is supposed to take place after a zombie apocalypse. You have to build your own levels. There's just a massive amount of stuff that you can do. Pretty much you can never be bored as long as you just keep moving. So the entire point of the game is to build, which I've done here, as you can see, but the whole point is that I have not seen any type of beginner video whatsoever on this, so I'm going to walk you through the actual beginning phases of the game and what you're supposed to do. So the game starts in the beginning at the prologue, which is just a story of how you came to be and how you woke up. There's a little video at the beginning, and then you do the prologue, which walks you through just the basic steps that you need on how to build things, on how to reload ammunition, on how to pick up items, on how to cut trees, on how to do stone. So if you watch the intro at the very beginning of the game, you're going to get a lot of the basic skills that you need, but you're not going to get any of the information that you need in order to further yourself in the game. So there's a lot of things that I had questions about that I couldn't find any good information, so I'm going to make a video that's giving a lot of that information. So one of the biggest things you're going to find is all the different areas that you're going to go to, which is going to be here. Just click on your map, and it's going to show you this is where we're at currently right now. It's going to show you the entire area that is your house. This is where you will spawn. Once you have finished the prologue, you will go to Hope 101, which is a game trading center hub. And then once you get your own camp, you will actually have your own version of that you will be able to go to. So at any point in time, you'll see these helicopters lying around. These helicopters are evacuation points, and they're also different tools to take you to different parts of the game. So this is your world map. The first place you're going to see is Hope 101. That's, like I said, that's your main trading post. Then you're going to see the next place that you're going to open up is going to be Fall Forest, which is here. Fall Forest is your lowest level of combat, your lowest level of zombie strength, your lowest level of what you can farm. You can farm all the wood. You get twigs. You get hardwood vines. When you kill zombies or animals of any kind, you're going to get bones, and you're going to get infected blood. Now, infected blood, the only purpose that I've seen in the game, I think later on you can use it, but for the most part right now, it's just you can take it to Hope 101 and you can sell it and make some actual gold. So it's really good to hold on to instead of just discarding. But the Fall Forest, you can also, when you mine stone, you will get iron ore, you will get flint. The second place you're going to unlock is going to be Sandcastle. Sandcastle is basically out in the desert. It's there's palm trees. From those palm trees, you're going to get resin. You're going to get wood cores, and then from the stones, you're going to get tin ore. Now, you'll find that there are different kinds of solid stone, like tin ore stones, that you can only mine if you are a specialist, which I will show you what that is here in a few minutes as well. So for the moment, I'm just going to show you, this is the Development 101. This is where you are going to go, and you can see this right here, this button that you see me turning on and off. This is your glow stick button. That actually helps you see a little bit better at night. It broadens an area. Not only can you see better, but it will also show you different things that are around. So if I had some, here at your house, you have two stone ores that pop up either right here, here, or right over here, or way over there against that wall. And in those areas, you will be able to, they'll show up on your map on the top right corner as little yellow circles. And once you see those, then you know that you can go harvest those with your pickaxe, which you can see I've already enabled the pickaxe just because that's what I had. This is my house. I'm still fairly new. I'm still in what's called the newbie book, which I'll go through in a minute. But this is a grill. It's an indoor grill. It's where you can do all your cooking. You don't have to supply it with fuel. It's always fueled, and it makes it to where you can, it's just a gift that's given to you close to the beginning. This is my gear workstation. This is where you're going to be making weaponry, armor, things of that nature. This is your materials bench, where you're going to be crafting virtually everything you need for your house. Just a massive amount of stuff that you're going to be, you can customize your house. You can do all your workables here. You can build furniture for your house. The cabinets, these are your storage. On the newest level that I'm at, this solid closet right here, this is actually, you can see this is 22 items. This is the newest one I'm about to start building, and then you can build some defenses for your house, including fences. And even though you're in a fairly secure area, there are one zombie that loves to just come in here, and you got to kill him, and he can actually damage your house by hitting walls, things like that. So I woke up one morning, and there was a hole right here in my house, and he had come in and pretty much killed me while I was asleep. So There are defenses are nice down the road. This is your repair bench where you can repair firearms, you can repair clothing. You can do simple or delicate repair. Simple repair is basically you spend nothing but gold G dollars, which they look like dollar bills, and you spend those to repair. But you'll notice at the bottom where it says solid, it only repairs it to 73%. But if you actually get the parts and do it yourself, it repairs it to 86%. So that's always a better option to what you want to do. This is the nanoplastics maker. I did not understand how this worked, but basically you can convert any material that you have just about. You just drop it over into this right-hand side, just like that right there. And then you'll see that you have, ooh, that's not what I wanted to do. But you have to add fuel as well, which is here. You can add whatever fuel you have in your inventory. And you can make nanoplastics. The great part about that is when you go to nanoplastics, this is the stuff that you can make with what you have on you. When you're in your house, you have the accessibility of everything you own, so you're not just looking at what's in your actual bag. So, but you can go to nanoplastics, and as long as you've made nanoplastics, you can make any of these items with nanoplastics. So, say you're out in the field and you want to make a bandage here. At the top right on my inventory, that's a bandage. It takes 9 hemp, and say you don't have any of those, and you also don't have any hemp on you, you can use your nanoplastics and you can make one. It'll just cost whatever that is. Nanoplastics are super cheap to come by. This is your farm goods maker, and you can make plant food, repellent, antifreeze. Also, you can make different types of flour. And one thing that I really thought was, I'm sorry, let me finish this up. This is a formula machine. I don't have any tags right now, but you basically combine the formula shards, and you can get formulas to make new items. This is my weapons chest, so I'll actually go ahead and quick reload here. But one thing I thought was just funny, I made it on a whim, was a toilet. And you can actually sit on the toilet. Here's the funny part. It says working hard, which I thought was hilarious. But once you are finished using the toilet, you can look on the toilet and there's a little bag for you, and it's actually a fertilizer pack that you can pick up, and you can use that for any of the plants that you have planted around your farm. This is your bed. You can actually sleep, or you can use the bed to take a break or quit the game. And that is how you will, if you look up next to the health bar, you'll see a little blue guy. And you see that right now there's no blue around him. And that basically means that I am pretty tired. I'm exhausted almost. Once it turns red, it'll be bending over. And then you'll see that I'm very exhausted. So this is my roof. I have made the maximum 4-story house, and I've already started my level 3 upgrades here, which is all stone. It's going to look nice when it's done, but one thing that I'm super proud of is that on the 3rd floor, you can go outside, and I made a wraparound patio that goes around the entire house. I'm going to put fence railings on it, and it's going to make it super nice to come outside and shoot that one zombie. I tell you what, that one zombie appears in 2 places. He either shows up right here, or he shows up here by the helicopter, and he'll walk down. So sometimes you'll be up trying to go to the helicopter and choosing the map, and you'll just get attacked out of nowhere. But he's easy enough to kill because he's still super level 1 and just real easy. So just a couple of shots, and right now I'm using my Uzi is a special edition. So now this is what I was showing you. You can see on your map in the upper right hand corner, you have these small yellow circles with lines through them. Those are stone. So, and those are the same no matter what kind of stone it is. Those are the same exact stone symbol icon that you're going to find in any of the areas. So you'll be able to use those with you'll be able to identify them with no problem. So we'll farm this real quick. There you go. And you can see once you do that, the bottom left hand corner of the screen, there's a little backpack. And the backpack, it'll now show that I have 70 stone in there. So before we go anywhere else, let's go ahead and, oh, by the way, that's my dog. His name's Jammer. I just recently found that you could do white, so I made mine white. But there's more about the dog. He also has his own pack, so when you're out and about, you can store other supplies. So we're going to switch to stone, drop this in there. And then for crops, and let's drop this, let's drop this. I tell you what, since we're here, let's go ahead and go plant that tree that I got that on my last excursion out, so I'm going to go and plant that. The one thing that you will notice, there are a ton of trees in the area. I'm going to plant the sapling. There we go. Cultivating. And the one thing you're going to notice, I was saying, you're going to notice there's trees all over the place. And out of all these trees that are over here, You cannot get any special items from them. You can get all the normal wood that you would normally get, but you're not going to get any twigs, any hardwood vines. Once you move up to other levels, you're not going to get any resin. You get none of that from all of these. So all you're going to get out of these is wood, and all you're going to get out of the stone that's here is plain stone. Oh, speak of the devil, he showed up. There you go, waiting for that. Alright, so once we get to the helicopter, we're going to go ahead and go. I've been to the Fall Forest today, so I'll go ahead and go back to the Fall Forest, and I'll show you the Fall Forest area, just because this is where you're going to start. Your dog has his own pack, which you can actually, once you get out of here, you'll see next to the little guy that's bending over showing I'm exhausted, you'll see that there is a, as soon as we can get here, you'll see that, bingo, your dog's little icon shows up. You can click on that. You can actually feed him. You can look in his dog pack. See, he actually picked up a few things while we were out last time I didn't even know about. And your dog is a little scavenger. He'll kind of go through and he'll pick up random stuff that he finds, which is going to be bones and things like that. So, and you can do commands, so you can have him do hands. There you go. Here, give me ball, good boy. But then you can also feed him, and it's always nice to feed him, just because he'll show. Let's go to pet info. You can actually see a fullness in mood. His mood is really good, but he really could use some food right now. So we'll do that. Also, right below that screen, you'll see where it says Caravan Gathering. This is the mission board. There's a mission board in every city that you go to, and that mission board will show you all of the different things that are around. So I've done 3 out today. I'm trying to do the 4th one right now, and I'm trying to get hardwood vines, and you can kind of see it even tells you got to get them from trees on rainy days, so I have to wait for it to rain, which it does fairly regularly. Any of these cabins you go to, if you go to the sand castle, then it is not a cabin, it's a cave. You can go to this and do all your cooking. To do this, the only difference is you have to add combustibles, which I don't have. You either have to have food, or you have to have, or not food, wood or hemp. And then also you can go to this TV, and you can actually go directly, if you need something specifically, you can go directly to the store. Yeah?
I can't get the Lego table unlocked.
Okay, give me just push down on it. Put the magnet on, push down. So you can go here to all of the different weapons, and you can see the things you can buy. Like if you want resources, you can go here. You can buy twigs, you can buy all this stuff, but you can buy it directly from this TV, and it really does make it easy. So what we're trying to do right now is, it's not raining, of course, but I'm going to show you the area. It's nighttime, so you have to be real careful. That's when you saw that little alarm going off. So run up to them after you shoot them, and you can pick up. This one has bones. Bones are good for making all kinds of stuff. Mainly you can get it for bricks. And then let's see, there you go. That's 100 gold. Just to let you know, you can actually take that to a lot of the people who will trade stuff. And when you click on, I'll show you that here probably later in another video, but we're just going to take out a few of these guys, and then just because it's nighttime, and every night you'll actually see there's a little warning that pops up on your screen, and that little warning that pops up is going to tell you that, hey, this long, I have a ton of these hides, so I'm not going to grab any of that, but it tells you, hey, this long until there's some berries. I don't need berries right now just because I got plenty of food, but you can get berries. Every time you pick one of these, you're going to get 2 berries. If you want to make a jam, you pick 2 of those plants, and if you look on your map in the right hand corner, you will see that all combustibles or all usables, like food, any kind of food, whatever, is going to be in green. That's your green logo. So if we go back to this berry that was back here, right there in front of us, you can see I'm walking towards a green logo right there. Now see it's starting to get light out. So you can see this round right in front of me. Here's another piece of stone. We'll switch over to this now. One thing that I just found out the other day is whenever you walk up against a specific item, say you walk up against a tree. Let's walk up against a tree. If you look at the little icon that is directly below your pickaxe, it shows you it's a tool switch, and depending, see, now it goes back to gun, and then if I go back to the tree, it goes to axe. So it makes it to where you can get that tool or weapon out super fast, depending on what you're doing. So right now, I'm actually in the mood for. I'm in the need for some stone, so it makes it kind of a necessity for me. I have a ton of flint and a ton of iron ore, but that's stone, man. When you're doing home upgrades, you will go through that stuff so fast. And there's a power button here that we can hold down, and it makes it to where you'll get a nice crit normally, which is it's a critical hit, so it's kind of double. So now that it's raining, that's a good thing, because I can go for these trees. Oh, okay, I can go for these trees, and I can try to get some hardwood vines out of these trees, because I need 5. There's the hardwood vines right there. I need hardwood vines to finish this last quest, because under the training there is, I have to finish all 4 quests in the full force today, which, by the way, if you want to level up your character's abilities, the 3 main abilities, you have gathering, combat, and I'll show you here real quick. I'll actually show you your abilities. You have gather, craft, and combat. And if you want to level those 3 abilities up the fastest, the way to do it, the best way to do it, is to, oh, well, apparently I'm not the only one chopping wood. The best way to do it is to finish the quest. You can go to Hope 101 to the bulletin board there, which they'll show you a ton about. But really just do quest, finish as many quests as possible. And don't worry about that message that just came in. And yes, McDonald's does sound good for me. There you go. I just got my 5, so I just finished that. So, all right. So that is pretty much your basic video on how to start. I'm going to follow this up with another stage 2 beginner video where I'm going to go to a couple more places. I'm going to go to Hope 101. The one other thing that I want to show you, if you look on your map, you'll see a little icon that it looks like a greenhouse. That green, I'm going to eat some food because it looks like I'm hungry. When you get hungry, you have problems in your ability. You know what? Let's not go back there. The greenhouse is basically that cabin. Okay, so the little orange passageway, that's your helicopter. That's where we're going to go. So that's kind of pretty much this way. So we're actually just going to go straight up this cliff. But I'm going to show you, before I log off on this one, I'm going to show you the newbie book. The newbie book is your golden instructional manual that if you follow the instructions in that book, you will always be on track for where you need to be. It teaches you how to do everything that you have to do in the right order to come up with... I don't know why I'm not walking up this thing correctly. Oh, that was a bit of a glitch on my part, I think. But I'm going to show you the newbie book. I'm going to head back to the house. So this is your postman. You basically go here, use the mailing service, and you can send all of your items back. I've pretty much sent as much as I can send. So you are limited per location. It is per location. So if you go send a ton of stuff back from Fall Forest, and now you're going to go to the Sandcastle, your storage and your mailing of infected items. So if an item gets infected, you can't. If an item gets infected, you cannot take it with you back. You have to send it back because it will be disinfected. It's just kind of a safety thing. It's part of the game. So, but each location has its own meter. So once you finish in the Fall Forest, you're like, oh no, I need more wood. I need more of this. You can go do that stuff. Now, we'll say that when you go do those items, you will... all wood, all stone, any item that shows up in your inventory as white is a common item, and there is no limit on how much you can send back. But when you start getting, like when you chop down a tree, you're going to get twigs, you're going to get stuff like that, and those are not common items. So they have a storage that you can use. Say it's the end of today and we have too many twigs and we can't get our twigs back. Just have him store them, and then tomorrow morning go back and he will send them. This is your mailbox. This is where everything that they send goes to. I'm just smart storing these. My game knows where I put everything. So okay, so we're back in our house. I'm gonna go ahead and go back upstairs here, just get ready to go to bed. You can see my character's exhausted by the thing, and I gotta jump off here. But this is your newbie book. Newbie book, let's go back one. This is where you're going to start. It starts with all these small areas here, and it teaches you everything that I'm telling you, plus I'm telling you a little bit more. But if you do all of these steps, the little quest points that they have for you to do, you can see what all these are here. do all of these individual quests in the order they put them in here, and you will level up in the right order, which is what you want to do. So anyway, that's been my video. I hope it was informative. I'll be posting more videos at my earliest convenience, so thanks a lot for watching.